good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night wherever you are in the world today. Welcome back to episode 4 of our Saturday night campaign. Apologies, Sammy's dying in the background. The blood-soaked chronicles of Kirimori. Without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to our illustrious GM, the one, the only, the grumpiest of limes. Take it away.
Wow! How you doing, intro?
Oh, I'm glad I was able to get one back up in time.
A kapow and a burp. That's how we should do every intro. In fact, I'm going to get Fox to do a burp for
Every single one.
It's going to be, and we're going to rate them 1 to 10. That was a feisty 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
The fun part is that was completely air. I have no soda or anything near me. That was just
I was
air.
going to say, I'd hope so. I hate it when you burp and you have chunks, but you were talking about...
I processed that.
Yep.
I was talking about the fuel.
Mhm.
It's not like I chugged a Coke like beforehand. No,
Can't do
that was pure
anymore.
air. You can if it's
Something to
diet
God.
or
Yeah,
Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Yeah. Just stay away.
You just need bubbles, dude.
You just
So
need
yeah,
to-
hello everyone. Welcome to another fun-filled week of D&D and things and rolling dice and in this lovely world of make-believe, which is our escapism of life. And we're dark then.
Okay.
Oh, let's pull that back.
We
Not wrong.
starting off
Just to be
strong.
Are we supposed to be level 1 or 2? Sorry, 2 or 3?
3.
Right.
Jesus, 1.
My brain just...
Yeah,
Bloody
you
hell,
should all,
number.
after last session's shenanigans, you are all level 3.
Okay.
And à toi. Don't know the Japanese. So make sure you are level 3. You had a magical item. You've all decided to take the headband, and Maruko won that roll off, so she's now wearing a nice headband on her head. Has a little bit more common sense, which
Could have been
Is
useful last
needed.
session.
could have been really useful last session.
Sorry for anyone who's listening to the music. It should be quiet at my end.
You also got a magical spear, which you need to decide who gets that, who wants that, and maybe just wrap it up if you're walking around the city with it for now.
Is this not the one that was really good for a warrior? We identified that it was a relic or
No,
something?
it'll be pants for Caesar's character.
Oh,
His katana's going to be well better than
Yeah,
Well,
you
better,
gave it to
isn't it,
Hasu because he
Well
can carry
better.
weapons.
mush
I don't know where that came from.
chicken and nuts.
You know what? No, I do know where it came from. It's because I've been speaking to you today a lot, and yeah, it's...
Oh, I'll just not speak to you in future, mate.
Huh? Oh, okay. Sammy's saying the Discord froze.
Oh no.
That'll be back.
Failed that wisdom save.
That was coming in clutch.
So yeah, you guys need to decide who gets the spear, which is fine.
If anything,
It's basically
it's noticed.
it's a long spear. It's got reach. You can do it in one-handed or two-handed. It's got bleed on it, and it can also get you a little bit of life back.
Sass, your face is killing me. I'm sorry.
No, I just realized I spent so much time focusing on cantrips to take, I forgot all about my 4th leveled spell.
4th level.
4th leveled spell.
Oh, I was like, what the?
Yeah, we
Different
all over the
tangent?
place today, right?
Apparently. Get your shit together, guys.
What planet is this?
So apparently I did update everything apart from the level on my character sheet, so
Okay.
panic over.
Also, Kaharu's picture is slowly creeping upwards. And will merge with Hasu at some point.
No, it won't. It'll be fine when Sammy rejoins.
Ah, I see. Is it? It's weird.
So, quirk of the new thing that you made.
Quirk of the thing. Anyway, should we play some D&D?
sure?
The spear. We can decide who gets the spear later. That's fine. There's a spear.
Does it count
Someone's
as a
carrying
monk weapon?
Do
Probably.
spears count as monk weapons? I don't know.
Maybe.
Is it a simple weapon?
Let's go.
It's a martial weapon, so no, I think it's only simple weapons. Isn't it?
Yeah, simple weapons and short swords. So.
Cool
Process of
beans.
elimination. It ain't gonna be me.
So, Sass, I'm going to save you this week. Alright.
Thanks.
I'm only going to make you do the intro.
Spear?
No, I'm joking.
Spears are simple.
Spears are simple? Right, you can have it. Fuck it, I don't care. Simple weapon. It shall be, so it is done.
Good, because last week's notes were cracked.
They're always cracked. What do you mean?
I don't need the notes. That's why I write them out.
Last week's notes were especially cracked.
So, I'll just do a recap of everything. It's probably a good one. Very briefly, you were hired to look after somebody who had been framed for some kind of kidnapping / murder. You did a brilliant job in protecting them. Things got a little bit heated in the city, and so the person you were protected went to speak to some kind of mafia-style, Yakuza-style boss dude to get some help. He asked you to investigate and find out who's behind all this, all the problems that the kobolds have been having in the city and being framed for all this sort of stuff. And so you went to the last known position of a suspicious person. You made your way through some crypts and came across some ghouls and some very particularly weird-looking ghoul man person thing with mask. You had a fight. You then chased a lady through some streets. You then she ended up in some sort of ritualistic temple-y place. You managed to talk your way into it. You went to find some disguises. Whilst you were trying to come up with some sort of amazing plan where no one would get hurt, one of you walked off and got himself into a bit of trouble. A fight broke out. I thought someone was going to die, and somehow no one died, but 3 of you went down. It was pretty clutch. But you stopped the ceremony, which was basically of this girl that was going to get sacrificed. Blah, blah, blah. Rescued a bunch of people. Found some key evidence. Went back to the boss dude. Handed over the evidence to the city official woman who was there, who asked you to meet her the next day because she had some work for you. You had some snacks. And then you decided to go and relax and maybe have some beer or 3. And that's where we're at. There you go. I think that covers it. Any questions? No, cool.
None.
Right. So, let me read loads of stuff out. Whilst you are all in the tavern. Well, you're in like a temple to beer and ale. Is essentially where you are. So you're just drinking. 2 parallel scenes unfold. On one side, amidst the backdrop of cheers and merriment, a victorious group revels in celebration, raising their cups high in a toast to triumphant moments and near-death experiences. Simultaneously, in stark contrast, the upper echelons of the city's elegant streets bear witness to a grim procession. Clad in crimson armour, silent and relentless, the vampire samurai march through the privileged districts holding a list of names. Here, officials of the highest order are forcibly torn from their opulent abodes, and their anguished pleas echo through the night as they are impaled on towering pikes. Amidst this gruesome display, a more ostentatious dwelling yields a chilling spectacle. A fanged man, shackled in silver burning at his wrists, is torn from his sanctuary. He too is impaled upon a prominent spike, left to face the merciless judgment of dawn's first light. So whilst you're having a
shit's
merry
going down
time,
while
Do
we're
we know
partying.
this shit's
Shit, we know.
happening?
Say again.
No, we're partying. We ain't got no fucking clue.
No, this is other side of the city.
I feel
That's
bad
rough,
for that vampire now.
I don't.
He was a name on a list.
Don't feel
Yeah.
bad for him.
Like, dude, I'm a vampire fangirl. What do you expect? It's like,
For a vampire thing.
Look,
What is
I
this?
treat-
Twilight?
that I am an aggressive fangbanger, and I do not feel bad about it or about what's happening to him because of my fucking backstory. So,
yeah, wow.
separation, go.
Plus, it's the vampires are doing it, so it's
Yeah,
vamp on
vamp
vamp action.
yeah, it's vamp on vamp crime.
Wow.
Vamp on vamp crime.
What is that?
And that sounds like that's a novel that's gonna lead somewhere.
Fox Tato just gave some author somewhere the idea for either a fan
Hey.
fiction or a whole new kind of genre of book.
In a dingy back streets of some
There's
city
going to be
somewhere.
some vampire on vampire smut being written.
There was a-
somewhere now.
Oh, dude, that's already happened, baby. AO3, all day long.
Vampire on vampire action. The Fang Banger edition.
So, whilst you are enjoying your evening's merriment, as people come and go, you may hear rumours or whispers that something's gone down in the upper city, where a lot of the city officials and stuff live.
Alright, and I
and-
understand the importance of it. That's what I was rolling for.
And yeah, obviously the evidence that you found might have led to some things happening, but essentially some punishments have been doled out. You might have. It's rare for this to happen, especially on such a scale, and especially to the, I guess, the more officials in the city. But you also know that the daimyo of your city, the leader of the city, doesn't keep fools. He will dole out the justice as it is needed. So whilst he's still a vampire and there's that edge to him, he's very much justice will be served kind of person. Bit grim, but at least you know that it's not completely corrupted your entire city.
I mean, shit, if this came of, like, the evidence we found and people are getting what they actually deserve, then shit, I really don't feel bad about it.
But yeah, essentially, and it is very rare for there to be a public execution of a vampire. But when you're talking about traitors, there's a whole another level of hate that goes on, and thus. But rumors filter through the night, and there's a bit more of a weird mood that hits, and then eventually, one by one, you probably all pass out or various such things. So you will let me know what you want to do, and I will move us over to the next day.
Alright, Sass, you babysitting?
Yeah, I'll try. We'll see how successful I am.
I am being gluttonous as fuck.
I'll sit next to you for a reason
Eating
while I'm getting drunk.
and without
Or while I'm
alcohol.
drinking.
Oh yeah, shit's already happened. I already rolled the save. It's just, do you notice? In time to stop me. Yeah? That was the arbitrary DC for if I'm drunk as shit or not, so I'm gonna say you probably matched it.
Just
So-
as you're starting to disrobe, I'm like, nah,
Just caught me again, just
nah.
Fucking knew this.
okay. It's hot.
Yeah. The beer is at least pleasant.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get to hold on to it.
Secrets.
Question is do I challenge any one of you to dice and do I win?
Well, unfortunately, Johnny's not here, and he would 100%,
He's the gambler.
do that because he's the,
The
gambler.
gambler.
But he's already passed out. He had one beer and passed out.
Mariko's too dumb to be able to gamble.
I think
I
you
would
specifically
gamble.
said you were all over Koharu at the moment.
After a few drinks, I would gamble a single silver.
I mean, you can do rollers if you want to gamble with each other.
yeah, do it.
Because 21, I'd rather have around 20 if I lose. So
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? All three of us. Let's go.
go, knock yourself out. Let's go.
Rollies.
D20.
Oh, this man straight has a dice set. God damn it. He's got proficiency with
Cheated.
dice.
I don't know. Proficiency with dice seems like a little ironic in D&D.
Yeah, you should get advantage to every single roll you make, right?
Well, you got a silver off of me.
Ah, you got one off me too.
Congratulations, you earned 2 silver.
Woo.
Loots.
Have a nice round number. I'm okay with this.
So you can head over to. Wait, well, you guys can stay wherever you want. There's places at this beer place. Zhang's character's already said that you can crash with him at his temple, or you might want to stay at your own place. That's fine.
Kaharu's just gonna reach over and put a hand on Moriko's shoulder as she's like, very personal space. Just, Mori, okay, you're very pretty. Wrong equipment. I'm sorry.
Let's see if Mariko actually knows what that means.
Honestly, if I
Stop
overheard
making
it,
rolls, man.
Nah, I probably didn't know here.
Yes. Okay, she does. She got the message. She understands.
Like, yes, you very
More
pretty.
drinks now.
wrong stuff. More like that, and just points in the general direction of Hasu and Doji.
Yes.
Like, okay, cool. You're a good friend though. You're a very nice lady.
Big
Too
lady.
adorable.
Cool beans. Right, so you all pass out in various states
Yes.
throughout the city.
Going home.
You can go home, where there's, I guess, a goblin who's having a great time. Is passed out at the moment, where you've made some bedding for him.
He been working?
and- yeah, he's been working. He's got some like
Aw.
noodle powder all over him and
Good.
whatnot. With the place where he's been working.
I was gonna say I tried to get him a job down at the dumpling shop. And
Yeah, he got one. He's doing noodles at the dumpling shop. They also do noodles, cause
Yeah,
why
of
not?
course. Oh, I love it. Yay, he's doing better. That's what we want.
You weren't here, but you also rescued someone else in the last
Oh, Jesus.
session. Because I knew you would run over to her, so I kind of like roleplayed that out.
Yeah, I saw that. Did she go somewhere?
She's with the other girl, so the boss dude was
Okay,
taking care of
good.
that.
Oh, thank God. I'm running out of space here. I only
pretty
have
soon
2
Be
rooms.
in there to even use, so.
Like, I've only got 2 rooms, and one of them I still need my workstation to be functional.
But you're all good. Okay, so you got sleep. You wake up the next morning. You all decide to meet back up. It's today, essentially, at midday. The little dwarf lady who was one of the city officials, who you didn't really get to know that well. You just knew that she had some status in the city, and you gave her the kind of list of names or whatnot, and that she went off to kind of sort that out. But she asked you to meet her in the Somber Gardens. So you got that at midday. We can fast forward straight to that if you wish, or there's other things. But for the sake of time, I will say that you guys have at least met up in the morning. Probably at the temple of the dragon.
Yay. Just dragging along. I didn't do anything about it. Unintentional. Sorry.
Love it.
Unintentional puns are the best.
Yeah. So you meet up.
Yep.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to protect Saturn. She's got to protect me from my own stupidity.
My favourite thing is the awkwardness of the first few sessions where no one knows who's in charge. There's a whole dynamic that needs to be figured out.
Yeah.
It's fun. So we'll get there.
Just making sure I'm not hungover.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually a good point. Nah, I'm good.
Hasu's not feeling great.
Hasu out here struggling. You're muted.
I just rolled a save. I rolled the wrong one to start with anyway.
Oh, boo.
Aw.
Yeah, I got a -1 charisma. Like, don't ask me to say nothing.
Same.
Okay,
Literally
so you guys
dozens of
can
things
hang out for a bit,
here.
and then I'm going to assume that you're going to head over to your meeting place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
We don't have.
I'll
our
have my
bard.
nose in a book. I have acquired a book overnight.
So in the center of the city, kind of like a dividing place between what people consider the upper city and the lower city, is this place called the Somber Gardens, which it's not huge or massive by any kind of stretch of imagination, but the trees are tall enough here that you can kind of escape the city a little when you enter it. And it's got some shrines in it, and it's got a nice little meadow that runs through it, and it's kind of a place where people can go to escape. It's very busy at night here with the other denizens of the city and those that are more night dwellers. And during the day it's a little bit quieter, but there are still people that are walking around and such. But you can head over to where most people meet at the centre, where there's a nice little covering. And you will see a pleasantly dressed, the dwarf lady that you saw and we've met before, who is stood on top of the steps and kind of gives you a short wave as you head over in her direction.
This place is open to the public. This is probably Satori's favorite place in the city.
Yeah, you do see a lot of kami flying around every now and then as well, because they like to chill here.
You said she gives us a short wave,
Yep, I did, yep.
as
Oh,
opposed to
okay.
like a regular sized person wave.
Yep.
Tall wave.
Yep, dwarf's shot. No one's ever made that joke before.
So it was worth pointing out. Okay.
The disappointment.
It's gonna be a
So
long fucking
disappointed.
nightmare.
It's gonna be a long session if we are all at this level of crackhead energy. Oh, Sis, you gotta pull us back, man. You're our only hope.
That look is like, fuck
His
you.
look is just like,
Chosen
He's just looking like,
I
Do
wait
I
back.
literally have the highest charisma right now?
I have a 17.
Oh, it's 17? Oh my god.
She's a
Yeah,
warlock.
warlock.
Yeah, we have a
I
warlock.
forgot. I
And we
forgot
have
that
a
you were
bard.
a warlock. No, I don't count Johnny. He's not here. Besides, he's part of the crackhead energy. He's like
Yeah,
he
he
adds.
He is, though.
He is the crack to your energy. Like
That's true. He does kind of feed it.
Yeah, he drank too much last night and is very quiet at the back of the group, just kind of
Holding his
winding
head.
one off. Yeah, he's good. That is his state. Okay, well, we'll say that you go over to the lady.
Yeah.
Oh God, why do I write so much speech for myself?
Masochism is a bit.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, would you beat me? Oh,
As you
wait.
gather before the city official, Lady Takahiro, in the somber gardens of Ryukyo. Her voice carries the weight of despair and the resignation of a land under strain. The letter you unearthed has become a crucial piece in our investigation, unveiling a vast conspiracy lurking within our city. While we were already aware of the ambitions of our northern rival and the covetous grip of its daimyo, their unholy alliance with the ghouls caught us off guard. Kirimori is a land plagued by shadow, and we stand at the edge of a perilous precipice. The ghouls, insatiable as they are, have encroached upon our borders, casting a pall of uncertainty upon our people. I, Lady Hoshizora Takehiro, offer no illusions of grandeur, for hope in these times is a fragile ember. Instead, I extend you a somber task, a mission that may buy us respite, however fleeting. Our city teeters on the brink of adversity. I beseech you to accompany me on a challenging journey to the dwarven stronghold of Uatachi. There, we shall attempt to secure alliances with the dwarven clans who have stood against the ghoulish tides since they spilled forth from their unhallowed lands. Your role is twofold. First, ensure my safe passage to Uatachi, for I am but one voice in our chorus of concern. Second, seek knowledge or assistance from the dwarves, though do not hold undue expectations. In return for your service, you shall find little wealth, but at least solemn satisfaction of having stood beside me during this trying hour. The riches of old have dimmed, and the dwarf spirits, like our own, bear the weight of uncertainty. But let us not deceive ourselves. Kirimori's future is veiled in uncertainty, and while heroic deeds may not rewrite our fate, they may yet kindle a glimmer of hope. Will you accept this solemn mission and bear witness to the shadows that encroach upon our land? Lady Hoshizora Takehiro's wary eyes, filled with resignation, meet yours as she awaits your response.
I admit I would love to leave the city again.
Might be nice to get about for a bit.
I would like my club. I don't want to, but you would.
The journey would be long. From here to the dwarves would be close to 4 weeks' travel. We should get there before the next blood moon.
You said little wealth. What would compensation be?
I can offer you each 70 silver for accompanying me on this journey. I will pay for some supplies, and as well as the warm clothing that we will need, as we will be travelling across the mountains, and it will be cold and snowy at this time of year. But at least we can have a respite at Mother Ako's bathhouse on the way.
Yeah.
I'll go.
That's like a famous bathhouse you would have heard of. It's because of where it's positioned in the mountains, it's quite a scary place, which is known to have lots of oni and evil spirits and stuff like that. There's a kind of sanctuary there, where people go and stay essentially when they're traveling between different cities that kind of cross that border.
Gotcha. I'll go.
I go with Satori.
I would be more than happy to go. The city has something of a wretched smell about it, and what we can do to cleanse it, all the better. Besides, I'd like to see the dwarven dwellings at least once before I pass.
It is a bit claustrophobic here as well.
Oh, then you're going to love the dwarven settlements.
Like I feel like I should roll history on this.
Yeah, right.
Hasu, well, you can all, in fact, all roll me history. Hasu, you can have advantage because of your specific
yeah.
background.
Right, because I have -1.
Let's go.
Himbo energy intensifies.
It's alright.
You'll have all heard of it. I mean, says you've heard of it because a certain friend of yours, you think he's from there. You're not really sure. Trying to think, is that the name of where he's from? Maybe, possibly.
Maybe, but our friend just talks a lot of shit anyway.
I will get you the spelling as well.
I got 17 anyway.
Yeah, you'll have a lot more information on it. Perhaps you've heard stories of the place in your youth, or read, but as essentially on what's considered kind of the borders of civilized. There's no civilized land, but on the borders of known country, there stands a dwarven stronghold. You might know of other dwarven strongholds. The dwarves did a little bit better than everyone else during the massive calamity that happened a long time ago. But they're still kind of influenced, shall we say, by the vampire hierarchy. And you know that Iwatachi, it's got several dwarven clans that have kind of clustered up there. It's in the side of a mountain. It's quite an impressive place, fortified structure. And they've been essentially at war with ghouls that keep spilling out from what's kind of just known as Ghoullands, but there's other names, Shadowlands, all sorts of weird names that go on of this kind of area. Which is, it's believed that there might have been a quite populated city there at one point. X amount of years ago when everything kicked off, and obviously ghouls keep spilling out every now and then. The dwarves have basically been holding that line. And so they're very militant, they're very strong. You know that they're probably the best place to get ore from if you need it, although that's just not plentiful, full stop, even if you're a dwarf. You do know that their leader is a vampire with a 17, known as a Night Thane.
Yeah.
You don't know much more than that. You don't know how it's kind of run. You know that there's several dwarven clans. That at least the leader, the Thane, called the Night Thane, is a vampire. And how that influence goes, you're not right sure. But they tend to keep to themselves.
You make a fair point, being underground for most of the day.
I can try
But
to
at
make
least 4
something
weeks
calm
until
your
then.
nerves.
Oh, true. Might be some useful herbs and plants in the area anyway.
Yeah, I'm thinking getting out of here for a while might help get my stock back.
Diversify it.
Yeah, for sure. I've kind of promised to go where she goes for a while anyway, thumbing over at Satori.
She looks awkward at this. Like, not used to this.
I mean, I did. I said I was gonna try to help you guys get back on your feet.
That's fair. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I've just gotta make sure little guy is set up good before we leave.
Marika looks very confused and looks at her feet.
Well, I'm going with you.
It's good. It's good.
You don't need to see me set up for anything.
You have to?
No, not you, little guy. The friend that I brought back. I'm trying to help him get set up better too.
Oh.
The goblin.
Yeah, the goblin guy. No, I would never like insult you like that. He's actually small and young, and you're.
I'm not insulted. Just you do what you need to do for you with that creature that you feel deserves it. I'm sure there's
He
some
does.
wisdom.
Everybody does.
What about you, Hasu?
I will go.
Good.
Duji's like, yeah, I'll go too, sure.
Fuck it, let's go to a new place where they don't know me so I can gamble harder.
Mhm.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
Clean slate.
bathhouse you mentioned, what was it called again?
Mother Akawas.
I'm not sure if I remember that place. Famous, you say? Famous.
If you travel, yes.
I would like to see this place. Perhaps for a second time if I've been there before. I don't know. I don't recall.
I've been but once in my younger days. You would remember it. Remember the enormous, giant skull that sits there. Quite prominent.
Do I recall this place?
If you've travelled. Have you travelled to the other cities?
I've been around for nearly 100 years, so yes.
If you think you've travelled to the other cities, then maybe. This is the place where people go when they want to be a bit quicker than normal, so a lot of traders chance it. It's a dangerous route.
I'll chance it.
There are other safer routes to go, but if you've ever needed to get from one place to another with some speed, like I don't know, a blood moon's coming, you might go over this way. And it's in it gets really cold up in those mountains, even in summer, and so it's like a little hot springs in the middle of snow usually.
That sounds good IRL, to be honest.
Places like those are really, really cool. Are you talking about trying to leave right now?
No, we need some time to prepare. We will need warm clothes, and I will need to gather rations and such. So we'll say 2 days from now, on the little day. So good. I am glad you have accepted this task. It means that I do not have to be too risky. She'll write a note, and she'll give it to you, Kaharu, and basically say, go to the tailor, by the fountains, and show them this. You'll get warm clothes.
Okay.
She just gave it to the nearest person. I just went with you because she spoke last.
No, that's fair. Kaharu's just politely holding it and just waiting for her to not look so she can hand it to someone else.
I'll take
I will make sure we have enough provisions for the journey. So, but if there is anything else you need, I suggest you get it. I will meet you at the northern gate in 2 days' time. We'll say in the morning. Questions before I leave?
No. No, ma'am.
Nope.
Please don't tell me that we're going to have to go find Morocco that day.
Again.
Just get itself lost.
No, she was thinking of things that we need to buy, but she's too dumb, so I can't even say it.
Oh, okay. I thought just that information just went oh yes, meet in 2 days, and she's just you know what? I'm gonna go off on an
we
adventure.
really need. Does she know that we need to get it? Is she smart enough? No. She dumb bitch.
Oh, Marie.
Oh.
If Sam is going to roll every single intelligence test, this is going to be a long campaign. She's not that dumb.
She has a 0 in intelligence and a 1
That's
in
average.
wisdom. She dumb.
Right? So it's average intelligence.
Yeah, those are average.
I think
or
8
slightly
intelligence
below
is
average.
you can communicate. 6
It's
you start
slightly
not being
below
able to
average.
read, but you still normal. I know people in real life that are 6.
Okay, great.
I think 4 is when you need
Well, my
actual
idea
assistance.
was We need potions so we don't fucking die.
Well, if we get supplies, I can make them.
-1.
So the lady will kind of bow deeply to you all, tell you where to meet her at what time, and then she will promptly walk away.
Gar is just immediately holding the note off in a random direction.
I'll just gently take it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You did good.
Okay.
Let's go get some warm clothes.
Just the awkward beam.
So, I'm not going to roleplay it. You can. You've got 2 days basically to sort your affairs out before you leave on this long journey. So we'll start with. I'll just do each person one at a time. You just tell me what you're doing over the next 2 days. But I'll assume as a group you all went to this tailor's, and he would have outfitted you with big thick coats and scarves and things like that, so you can actually survive in the colder climate. That you can kind of roll up and have clothes at least for when you get into the cold. Zhang, Dax, what is Dax doing for 2 days?
Practicing with his new toy, mostly.
Okay.
Basically getting his affairs in order at the temple, and yeah, getting kitted out, ready to travel.
Cool. Is there any? Okay. You don't need to do much, I guess. The White Dragonborn will look after the temple while you're gonna go.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything else.
Okay, cool. Satori.
Satori has no real connections to this city, so she has not much to get together aside getting all her belongings together. But she will spend time practicing little spells at the gardens.
Mariko?
Moriko will obviously get the clothes. Will be very excited to get her club back. And probably just keep the stick anyway.
Yeah, you can get your club when you're leaving.
Maybe buy either a couple of potions or give money to Kaharu to both to sort this supplies.
Yeah, if you want to give some money to Kara, I'm sure she'll appreciate it when she tries to buy some supplies to make potions with.
How much does Kaharu want? I got 42 silver.
Jesus!
Damn.
That's a fucking lot. That's like 42. That is 4 potions worth. Jesus.
So I just give you all my silver?
No! That is too much! Kaharu would have a fucking heart attack!
Okay, I give you 21. That's 2 potions. Because Marika's probably gonna go down at any point sometime. So.
Okay. Cut it.
I'll do Kara. Asu, what are you doing?
Well, since Hasu's a mercenary anyway, he would already have everything that on his person. But over the period of 2 days, he would be working or finding little jobs every here and there before he leave.
Okay. You can roll me a d10.
Well,
You
paying work.
fuck all, you get 2 silver from helping an old lady over the road.
That's a lot.
Yeah, no, very generous. Very generous.
She's actually she's actually drug runner. The road was very busy that day.
Okay. So Kaharu's probably got the most to do. So Kaharu,
Yeah.
what are you doing in your house and your goblin?
Okay. Fuck, what is my rent?
I don't know enough to decide. Like
Is it
2 silver a week, probably 2 silver every 5 days.
Okay.
Because they gave you it for cheap anyway.
2, 4, 6, 8. Jesus.
But he's also earning.
He's also
No.
earning now too, so.
So,
Yeah.
like, you can...
Can I set up a deal with the people I usually rent from that, like, he's taking over my lease while I'm gone?
Yeah,
And, like, that way they don't just, like, sell it out from under me?
yeah. I assume this is like
rent it
they
out
just
from
had a
under me.
spare room, kind of spare bit of the building that they gave you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're more than happy to let him work for his
For
his stay, and then he probably earns a little bit more just for food, and he can have
Okay.
a bit of a life there.
Cool, alright.
I mean, unless you want to take
set
him with
and
you, I'm
everything,
not
that's
forcing
fine.
him to stay behind. But anyway.
No, he needs to. He's got a good start. He'll be okay.
You back? You come back?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. Yeah.
Good.
It's-
I make sure place is safe and not burned down.
That would be great. Mostly make sure you're safe though, and like that you're, well kept and happy.
Oh yes, I have lots of friends now.
Good. See, that's what we wanted.
Yeah.
Good, bud.
So when you back,
Ruffles his hair, or not hair, whatever he has.
when you come back, we have pie.
Yes, I love this idea.
Okay, good. Bye bye.
All right, I have 2 alchemy kit rolls to
Please
make.
get out of my house.
I feel like I want to leave a plant with a goblin and see if we can keep it alive.
Do it. All right, so I've got to make 2 alchemy kit rolls for the 2 long.
Yeah, we've got
rests.
2 nights, so you can do your. You just doing healing potions.
Yeah. So 10 to 19, I make 2. So I've
Yep.
managed to make 4.
Yup.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 now. Hallelujah. I'm going to buy another 20 gold worth of the ground gems, so I have enough to do 2 more at some point. 2 more rolls.
Might want to buy a healer's kit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can buy that while I'm here. How much are they?
You could probably easily get one in the city for 10 silver.
Okay. I don't have my negotiator, so I'm just gonna pay full price.
I forgot how expensive healer's kit in a normal game is.
It's alright.
5 gold for a hero's kit.
It'll be fine.
5 gold's nothing.
It
I
is when
mean-
you're basic.
5 gold for like a normal person is loads. For an adventurer,
Mhm.
you sneeze and 5 gold falls out your
That's
nose.
fair, yeah. I guess.
But within one of the nights, Koharu's gonna kind of wander off on their own and try to find, try to see if she can pick up the scent on the air and see if somebody needs help.
Okay. Okay.
Even if they don't know they're getting help. 'Cause sleep.
That's fine. You can do me either a perception check or a survival check to see if you can find someone at night.
Same number, so boop.
Boop indeed. Easily. You even, like, during the day you hear someone that's talking about how they're having bad dreams and how they're suffering. They went to, like, while you're getting your healer's kit from, like, a herbalist place, you went in to try and get some, medicine or some herbs to help him because he's having these, like, bad nightmares. And so you kind of pick up on that and follow and do what you need to do to... Well, you can describe what you want to do, but essentially that's the guy. There's a gentleman... seems to be some sort of carpenter or something like that that's just having bad dreams. Seems to live alone in his house.
She'll have had like a very short conversation with him and just had the time to kind of get the scent of the herbs that he bought kind of into her nose so she could track those later.
Cool.
And guess I'm breaking into this dude's house.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like especially difficult to get in there, but I'll just, for the sake of it, we'll do a stealth roll and we'll see how bad it goes, and that should cover what we need to. There you go, you're fine.
Breaking and entering for the good of the community.
He didn't even
Yeah.
lock his door. You just sneak in.
Yep. And I assume there's still clear duress. Like the fucking herbs ain't doing shit.
No, he's tossing and turning in bed.
She'll have like this sad kind of smile and just okay, and like have the Oni mask sat like right at her forehead, so if he wakes up, she can just yank it down real quick. But she'll very, very gently lean down and give like the tiniest kiss on his forehead, and when she pulls back, it's almost like a mist coming through the pores on his forehead, just pulling that nightmare out.
Yeah, you get
Suddenly, as a player, things make sense to me.
you get weird flashes of the nightmare, and it keeps having this reoccurring dream of like him and a friend of his just falling off of like the side of the wall constantly, and like you know, like that jump scare of like falling and hitting the ground kind of thing, and it seems to be a recurring nightmare that he's having.
Yeah. No.
Has
She'll draw it
Satori-
out and just take
Whip
a
out.
deep breath just to get it the rest of the way. And leave and be happy.
Has Satori ever woken up to that?
There's a possibility. It's
That's
up to you. Or I have my friggin' rando D20 just sitting in my thing right here if you want to find out.
Fucking rando it. Let's go.
Call it.
Even.
12. Yeah, you've woken up to that.
At least once. Gotcha.
Because you were having some real fucked up nightmares when you first came in.
Yep.
And so
Cool.
after that, you probably understood, and you're like, okay, she's helping. It's fine. There's been a long conversation.
After the initial, I'm not interested. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, there's been a long conversation had about this. It's like, no, I just do this sometimes to help people. And also, yeah, I get hungry.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, she actually eats the nightmare.
Nice.
Gobble gobble. So you got some meds, you've got some warm clothing, you've had lunch. If there's nothing else you want to do, then we can fast forward time. Get your shit
I get
together.
a little bonsai tree for our goblin friend to see if we can keep it alive while we're gone.
Okay. Do you tell him how to look after it?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see when we come back in like 3 months if it's still there.
She's like getting an idea. Maybe he can be good for something else in the future.
Cool beans. So, it is the end of the hand, as it's called. And you head over to... You all meet up at the Northern Gate. There, you will see your dwarven friend, I'll call her. She is there with a decent-sized carriage that's covered with two kind of lean-looking horses at the front. Yeah, that's all she's taken with her at least, and probably most of you could fit in it, but you also see tied off to the side there's some other horses, and she will kind of hop off. There's like two other gentlemen with her as well who are just helping prepare the horses and get things sorted. And she smiles, but this is where you can get your things back as well at this entrance. So you can go and gather up your weapons.
Yay.
Kaharu like reaches back and pulls the bow off of her spine and actually puts it on properly.
Yeah, you've also got a short sword now, or whatever it was, Wakatashi.
Yeah.
Unless you want
Right,
to
so
sell that, because you've already got...
Yeah,
You've
'cause I
got
already have a
two
short
short
sword.
blades at the moment, so
Yeah, so
you
that
can either
would...
keep that.
I'll get that sold.
Okay.
Mariko's gonna be like polishing her club and shit.
I don't know how much I'm gonna get for it, but
Probably a lot. One sec.
she will have her actual short sword now, which she doesn't keep at the side like usual. It actually sits right on the small of her back, like straight across.
Nice.
Okay, roll me a persuasion
And a
check.
dagger. I have a dagger too. Yay!
I'm
going
going with if she's selling that, so.
Holy shit!
It's
I
not
actually
bad.
did good.
Well, she didn't need it. You're all good. You can sell that for 15 silver.
15.
Yeah,
Nice.
Can I try to haggle it for higher?
if you want.
About 20.
You sell it for 16 silver.
Cool.
People
It
in this
works.
area are greedy.
Hey, it puts me 1 gold closer to being able to potentially make another 4 potions.
Fair.
I'm assuming we will have kind of met up at some point over the course of these 2 days. And
Sure.
if you mentioned, so I'm pretty sure you poured a potion down Dax's throat when he was not too good.
Possibly.
So he will happily give you. I mean, I'm not as rich as some people apparently, but he'll give you a 10 silver for
Oh shit.
a equivalent exchange.
That's possibly 2.
So
I'm
You'll
keeping
notice
track
that
of
Tori doesn't
who's
ever
giving
really
me
give you
what.
money, but
Do you
she
wanna-
gives help along the ways.
Before you leave, Fox, are you wanting to buy anything ingredients-wise? Because don't forget it's 10 silver worth of gems, so if you
Yeah,
could go out
I
in the
bought.
wilderness for a bit.
I bought 20 gold worth, and then if Dax gave me another 10, I'll go ahead and just spend that out.
Yeah, so you can buy all the
Actually, I
gem
gave
dust
Wakizashi as well.
that you want.
So I'll buy. I'll get a total of 40 gold worth because the Wakizashi gave me enough to get another set.
Silver, but yeah.
So yeah. So okay, cool.
Cool.
So I've spent that now. So
Right.
that is potentially 2, 4, 6. That's potentially 8 potions.
All
I've
fair,
also
that's
vacuumed
it.
the holster.
And salt. So, there's 2 carriages. I've decided another one gets pulled up. One where essentially the dwarven lady is going to be staying, and we'll be carrying all the rations and stuff for the travel. And then there's another one for you guys to actually sit in, as well as horses for people who wish to ride, if that's so. So if you have riding as a skill,
This is
You
when
can ride on a
vehicle
horse.
efficiencies come in.
I have land vehicles.
yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, base land vehicle.
Boo. I want to sit up front with the carriage guy then.
You'll be steering it. She's going alone with you guys. People don't leave the city unless they get paid a lot of money.
Koharu was not brave enough today to try to ride bitch, so nope, we're just gonna stay in the carriage.
Yep, that's fine.
Be
So there's, I mean, imagine, an old style wagon with a cover on it. It's I don't know how else to describe it other than it's just a very basic wagon with like a white linen cloth thing that's over the top of it.
Very
Um,
Western.
Maybe a bit western. Now let's put some weird designs down the side of it. It's no eastern. There you go.
There you go.
And
gonna be
I don't
if
have
you
land
want,
vehicles, but
if you want a Hasu, you can get a horse to yourself.
I don't have land
Yes,
vehicles. but if I
sir.
can-
So you can actually manage a horse on his own. Whereas if you don't have land vehicles, you can't.
I want to try and charm a horse.
That's true. There are ways around it.
Horse can walk itself to this
Hey,
station.
I mean, never say no. If you want to try and charm a horse,
I will totally roll animal handling just to see if I get a horse to like me. Any other horses to like me.
you might have to roll animal handling quite a lot on your journey, but you are more than welcome. If you're wanting to ride, have your own horse, then
Yeah,
you're
why
welcome
not?
to kind of. Right.
Yeah, I want to try. Shit. I'll use inspiration. Why not? Fuck.
That's why. A horse bites you.
Just okay. I deserve that. Sorry. I'm just like bowing politely to the horse. Slowly.
As I'm
backing
petting
away.
its mane, like, ooh.
No, I deserve that. Sorry. Sorry.
Satori, apparently you are befriending a horse. So you managed to
Hell
climb on the
yeah.
back and it don't give you too much trouble. You're not very good at like riding it, but I guess Hasu can give you some pointers. So there's 2 carriages and 2 of you are riding actual horses. And I suppose you can you obviously have a rest and get in the carriage itself and the horse can be towed. But there's going to be 6 horses.
I ride alongside Hasu for pointers.
Good.
So I'm picturing this horse just like making faces every time you like jam your like feet into its sides, and it's just like,
Look, I am a small. There is no jamming with a negative 1 strength.
Cool.
Do you need muscles for strength?
You are the strength. I'll be fine.
So the large northern doors will open up for first time in a long time for some people. You will stroll out. Leaving the city's safety, a suffocating mist engulfs you. Silence replaces the city's bustle, and a dim light shrouds your surrounding. Ancient, mournful statues stand sentinel, their stories of despair etched in stone. Feeble lanterns mark the path, flickering like fading hope. The forest ahead holds only a hidden sorrow and melancholy.
Satori looks pretty pleased to be leaving.
There's a short little road before you actually get into the mists of the forest itself. But yeah, I mean,
welcome to the lands of
big number of
Barovia.
statues.
I forgot how quiet it is out here.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been some time since I've seen the gates from this point of view.
6 months for me.
I hope it hasn't felt like that long.
It really hasn't, has it?
Good. Good. That. I assume that means you were comfortable.
Yes, very. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Good. Mm. Yeah.
Pat your arm.
Thanks. Sorry.
So, we have a journey ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
And while you head over to the Dwarven Stronghold, obviously there are encounters and such we can do. But essentially, sorry, go on.
You're good. As they officially get, like, at the edge of the mist and then into it, Koharu stops breathing. Because I can do that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you have several minutes until you.
Suddenly Koharu is dying.
You know,
Her own
Koharu
character.
just dead ass stops breathing.
So, essentially, how you guys do this is you'll travel, and at the end of the night, you'll kind of set up a little camp between your carriages, and chill. You don't have any problems the first couple of nights. You do hear noises every now and then in the forest. The weirdest thing about the forest is just how silent it is. This is normal behaviour for you guys, but not for anyone older than like 1,000 years. It's weird. But it's completely silent. You don't get much in the way of creatures. You might see the odd creature, a rabbit, but scarcely. As you're kind of in these forests, you might even come across some kami every now and then. They like bob around, but they tend to stay away from people. Other than obviously the ones that are with you, and you can travel along. And we'll say week one. I keep calling it a week, and it's a hand. First hand. We will do a roll for it. So I basically want someone who would be on watch to do me a d20 roll.
Sure, why not?
Alright, you got this one.
A D20 or pretty survival perception?
A d20, like a normal just roll.
Random encounter roll.
Cool. Okay. While travelling through the dense forest along the caravan route, your party stumbles upon a hidden shrine by a small lake. Its moss-covered stone and ancient sakura trees suggest that it has been here for centuries. However, the shrine appears abandoned. So you come across, as maybe you're camping by the side of the caravan route, you'll move to get some water from this lake, and you'll kind of stop short as you'll see this kind of small shrine, for want of a better word. So just imagine like a 10 foot by 10 foot stone square with a little kind of bowed roof on the top. Very open, just got a kind of a small shrine where you might have put some incense and stuff like that in the middle. And it's some sort of thing that's dedicated to obviously the lake itself as you approach. If any of you wish to investigate.
Oh, I will. I'm curious to see if it's to anyone or.
I'm really tempted to get Fox to do this part.
Dex will also
Please
be
tell me it's a
investigating
turtle
the
spirit.
Okay,
Please
that's
tell
fine.
me there's a turtle spirit.
So you guys will get a bit closer and kind of floating over to you guys as you kind of step into this square. A mysterious guardian spirit emerges, and this spirit, named Hane, takes the form of a benevolent turtle with lush, multicoloured shell. And they'll introduce you guys. Hi, I'm Hane.
Hello, honey. And I'm gonna bow.
Yeah, Koharu does a little bow too.
So Koharu and Satori, you'll be able to see this turtle, and Dax, you won't see it. Sorry, you won't see anything. Got to tone Yorkshire down.
Because I was about to get the fuck away from this turtle, like, not gonna lie.
That's meta!
But if I don't see it, I'll just walk over to the shrine. And I'll be like,
You see them two stop and talk to someone, I guess.
that's fine. I'll look at the shrine and I'm like, it would seem like it has been some time since one has graced this shrine.
It has.
The water's
think-
gone really bad and it's making everything sad.
I wonder who it is dedicated to, what offering they might like. Is there any sign of what was like the shrine?
Yeah,
You
like
said
there
incense,
seems to be
but, yeah, like
like little bottles of sake that have probably been left here once upon a time. You know, or like, you know, whiskey.
I was gonna say, good way to work in the alcohol there. Appreciate you.
Do you know what's causing your lake to go dirty?
Something's in it.
Oh.
I can't get below the water, but there's something in the middle. It was dropped there a long time ago, and it made everything kind of go a bit bad. Like, the water used to like be friendly to spirits and be helpful and like a healing thing for my kind. But then it went bad, and then we moved away. And but I'm like, this is like my shrine, I think. So I like to stay here. I don't know why the spirit's a Californian blonde-haired woman that's like, you know what I mean? Totally.
How big's the lake?
Fairly sizable. You'd probably take you a good 10 minutes to swim across it.
Okay, so I have shape water.
Okay.
As I
And
say, Koharu will look over. Just I can get to the bottom. I don't have to hold my breath or anything.
that works too. I can get us to the middle easier.
Yeah, I mean, if you
And
get
I
us
could
to the
clear
middle,
out
I
the
can
water
go
as
down.
well, make it look clearer.
Yeah.
Me, my research on these cantrips.
What are you talking about?
There is a shrine guardian here. His name is Hane.
I'm a she. I think.
My apologies. They?
I like she.
Okay, she's good.
Take a look around. Don't see it. Ah. We've only been on the road for a few days. I
Does
wonder if
Mariko see it?
Did you
I
come?
didn't know you were there. No, you didn't say I was. I didn't know you were there. Yeah.
I would not have expected travel sickness within the mists to have taken hold so swiftly.
I'm gonna tap my fox ears. I'm like, it's a lineage thing.
Mariko will look at Dex and be like, maybe it's just you're too old.
He's quite spry for his age.
I have been told that those close to death have a certain perspective on things that others would not. See things and others might not be able to see, but I see no spirit here.
For them, it's a lineage thing. For me, my family, way back, like probably 6 generations now, we had an interaction with a spirit that now a handful of us every generation can kind of do stuff.
Wow. Group sickness. Interesting.
Yes, we're all sick.
You can't always see all spirits, but you're definitely closer,
I
so you can see some spirits.
Yeah.
Then the spirits can choose to reveal themselves. This one's just choosing not to. Mostly,
I-
it can. If it wanted to, it could completely hide from all of you, but it's just chilling.
Hmm.
Well,
I can't have gotten sick from the mist. I don't breathe.
Yeah, they haven't been breathing this entire time.
well,
But,
you
anyway.
are
I
the-
breathe.
It feels like a little gust going over Dax.
You feel a breeze suddenly blow over you. Dex.
It'll sort of shiver a little bit. Like, have you... Very well. If you can find out what sort of thing it would prefer at its shrine, I'm going to go back by the fire. Things are a little bit too chilly around here for my old bones.
Oh, something's in the lake fucking it up, and
It's making
it
like
ran the
twitchy.
spirits away. Except for this one, because this is her shrine.
We are going to go out to the middle of the lake and retrieve it.
I am not.
I'm
No,
not much of a swimmer.
Probably us. No,
I will
it's
sink.
it's fine. She can move water, and the whole don't breathe thing.
I will
Yeah.
eagerly await your return. Here, where it's not cold or wet.
or frozen soon.
Poor old man.
You gotta keep those little arthritic bones away from the chilly air.
Broke. My joints don't work good in the morning either. Like, I think it's one of those things of Dax and Koharu both wake up, and as soon as they try to stand, it's just.
Yeah. It's like stepping on fucking bone.
Yeah. Mine don't work well for different reasons, though. I'm not old.
Lime, I'm gonna let you interpret this. Because I can freeze up to 5 feet of water. And the
I
freezing
can freeze
lasts
up to
for an
5 feet
hour.
of water. There you go.
And it lasts for an hour. So I can just do 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot, 5 foot. Out to the middle of the lake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Cool.
I mean,
And
I
I
guess
will
you'd freeze the
make it
5
so-
foot, you'd get on the 5 foot, but then as soon as you freeze the other 5 foot, you'd fall into the water.
It lasts for an hour.
And it's not concentration.
The only other way you could.
Does
kinda
it not
think about
disappear
is,
as you keep doing it?
Like,
Oh, okay.
you do
well,
5 foot, stand on the last foot, do the next 4, the next 4. Like you could do that.
Oh, like overlap
Sure.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Well, specifically, it says the water unfreezes in 1 hour.
Oh, well, there
Okay.
you go.
Go for it.
So
They
she
can
just
make it-
freezes us. a
Oh,
path
shit
up.
was, you have to use that spell there. That's a plot. What are you casting?
Shape.
Is it a cantrip?
Water, yeah.
Oh. Sure, I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. All good.
Nice.
Cool. So we'll slowly make our way out there, and I will shape the top of the ice to have little tiny spikes in it, so we have traction.
Nice. Like the
Sure.
smallest little cleat grips.
Cool. Yeah, you can walk over. Sure. I don't need to make this hard. It's fine.
Okay.
The turtle's just following you.
Yeah.
Can you
the
tell us
turtle,
where it
not being
is?
static.
In the middle. In the middle of the lake.
There's a thing resting up. Okay. Alright, do you mind, holding this for a minute? And she'll
Sure.
hand Satori, the cold weather gear. Probably fucking freezing now. And it's gonna get worse. And then, fuck it, Leroy Jenkins. We're swan diving into the lake to try to find out what the fuck's down here.
You instantly plunge yourself into quite warm water. Not boiling, it's just really warm. Like, you are shocked by that because you expect it to be like normal or cold or whatever, but it's warm. And are you just swimming to the bottom?
Yep, going straight
Cool.
down.
Just we'll do athletics for swimming.
Can you lead her down there? Point out.
I can't go underwater yet.
Oh.
There's something
Okay.
stopping me.
It's gonna take me a while.
It's going to take you a while.
Actually, before you go, I'm gonna give you a little thing, one of my silver pieces, and put light on it, so you have that for your hand too, for light down there.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So I've got a little pocket light. Gotcha.
So you struggle in the water, but because you're not breathing, it's not too bad. It just takes you a bit longer than you might expect. It takes you an hour, everyone falls in the water. No, you swim down, and at the bottom, in the middle of the water, after a moment or two, you will see, well, let's see what you do see. Do me an investigation check.
That's better.
Cool.
I look better than I swim.
You will see a mask. A very... And apparently you and masks, great
I
together.
have a collection now.
It doesn't. It's a very flat. Not a very flat mask. Sorry, this is really bad. It doesn't have any design on it. It isn't like an Oni mask or anything like that. It's just like
It's very
imagine
plain.
a person's face, but without any like mouth or anything on it. It's just a covered face. It's completely made out of stone, however, and it's a slight crack, like in the sides of it a little bit, and it's been a bit blemished, and it's probably covered in algae at this point. But that's what's there. What you find? Stone mask.
Hey, grab it and head back up. Like, take one of the sashes that I have and, like, use that to just, like, wrap it to my chest or my sternum. That way it's easier for me to swim.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
that's fine.
holding it.
Your last 5 feet, you'll basically be yeeted up because I'm going to change the direction of the water flow.
I get to the top 5 feet and just go,
Cool.
you just geyser my ass out of there. Fucking Old Faithful here. But yeah, I'll swim back up with it. And get it out of there.
Cool. Go back to shore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's what you hear. Kind of goes near it and looks at it. I don't know what that is.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'll untie the sash and let it just kind of fall.
While y'all do your thing, I'm going to spend some time cleaning the shrine.
What are you cleaning?
Gonna clean the shrine.
The shrine.
I mean, do I recognize this at all? Do I have any inclination?
Can you roll me an Arcana check?
Crap!
Is it?
Me and masks. Apparently, Koharu and masks.
1 second, I need to know what the name is.
Inspiration.
Oh yeah, shit. I forgot that we get it back on crits with lime.
Yeah, I can tell you some things about it.
I fucking hope so.
It's a stone mask. I mean, surprise. Essentially, you don't really know where. You think you might have picked this information off of a nightmare. Like,
Okay.
someone's had nightmares about these people with stone masks that tend to live in the mountains and use earth elementals. And the mask allows you to communicate with earth elementals, as well as giving you certain other abilities. So, for example, I'll just, out of character stat-wise, you will have advantage to stealth saving throws when you are in rocky terrain, and you can once a day cast Stone Skin using this mask. Whilst wearing the mask, you can
That's fucking
cast
awesome.
Stone Skin.
Okay, so you do have to be wearing it. Got
Yeah.
it.
That's the information you know about it.
Fuck, that's cool.
And it gives you, I think it's Terran. Whilst
Yeah,
you're wearing
it's
it, you can speak Terran.
Yeah, it's like the Earth sub-dialect of Primordial. I gotcha.
Or not.
Yeah, Koharu's just like rambling off this. And it's like, no, I remember, Jesus.
If it was a wooden mask, maybe.
Would have been hilarious. No, I remember picking up this information out of like a nightmare, probably a few months ago.
Bless the shrine, please.
That's on you, Satori. I don't
Oh,
do blesses.
she will see if she knows how to bless a shrine.
Religion check, please. You need to give it some sort of offering that it cares about.
What kind of offering do you want?
Sake!
Sake.
Oh, whiskey.
Does anyone have any alcohol? 'Cause I don't.
I'll take beer or a pinch.
We got Kahar like hello.
I'll ask Lady Takashi too.
Yeah,
You have a bit of alcohol I could borrow or use for the shrine blessing.
okay.
Huh?
She was asking if you had alcohol.
I don't think so, unless you're just saying, like, yeah, I bought some on my way out.
Dodgy will.
I mean, I've got 9 silver. I'm happy to have bought some liquor on the way
That's
out.
fine. Dodgy will definitely have some liquor. That's fine. He gives
I
you a
was
little
gonna
bottle of
ask Lady
sake.
Takashi.
Okay.
Cool. And I'll offer the sake as a blessing.
You drink some, and then pour a little, and then place bottle.
I drink some, pour some out for my homie, and place a bowl.
Hey! You'll feel a kind of emanating force come from the shrine itself. And everything seems a little bit brighter and lovely. And the turtle goes swimming.
Aw, she's finally able to get back in the lake.
Thank you!
Welcome.
No, I should give you a boon. I'll give all of you a boon. 'Cause I can't give it to one of you, that's not fair. Boon! Did that work? It's been a while.
Your boon is appreciated.
That's so cute.
I love her, she's so cute.
If you get yourself intoxicated, and so you are really, really, really drunk, you'll have advantage on all saves. For... I don't know. We'll go with until the next blood moon. You're gonna be like smashed out your face.
Awesome.
So you're gonna have disadvantage to lots of other stuff.
That's
Just so you
awesome.
know. If you get smashed out your face, you'll have advantage to all saving throw.
Hey, Kohara might keep their shirt on.
No, and that's while you're smashed out of your face. Sorry, I want to clarify. While you are smashed out of your face until the next blood moon, you have advantage on saving throws. Apart from Constitution saving throws. There you go.
Son of a bitch!
Well, damn.
Yeah. So you have to have the condition
Well, there went the shirt.
intoxicated to benefit from the boon.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it.
I had to get rid of con.
Fucking
'cause that's
monk
the-
coming.
It could be useful.
There's another thing coming up, so it's fine.
Joke's on you, I'm a barbarian.
Joke's on you, my shit fail is wisdom, so that's fine.
Mine's con, no strength. Strength and con.
So you've got a mask.
Sweet, again.
Yeah, you're carrying a lot of masks around with. Good for-
Like, I'm slowly just turning it into a collection on one of the sashes, like where the Oni mask usually sits. I'm just like stacking, so there's the usual red one, the silver one we found, and then now this stone one.
And
all,
you're like
sat on
hotel
one side of
rooms.
her
There's
waist.
like a Skyrim room with all the heads there
With
for
all
your
the heads.
masks.
No, they just get laid out on the sash and like folded up really nice. She's very reverent about the masks that she has.
So
She's
sweet.
gonna end up with a title at this point.
The mask.
Kohara of
Mask
the
carrier.
Mask.
Collect all 22
Cool.
masks and you get 100 achievement points.
Yo, I need them Chibi points, bruh. Gotta use it for skins.
So you get back on your caravan, and on your way you go. You start
Yeah.
travelling to the mountain over the next few days, and slowly as you ascend the side of this mountain, it gets colder and colder. And there is a certain point where you have to start wearing your cold weather gear.
Is it fluffy?
I forgot to change what image you were on, sorry. La bouffe.
Is it fluffy? My
Oh, you
little
get
cat?
yeah, it's made out of wools and stuff like that.
So fluffy.
I'm soft. He's poof.
Also literally doesn't wear the coat because he trained up in the mountains in the cold for
Show
God
off.
knows how long.
Okay. Noted. Freeze to death.
One of the training things that was made to do: sit out in the snow and not freeze to death.
Let's get down to business.
Let's
Oh,
get down to
shouting.
business to defeat the Huns.
As we're traveling, Koharu would have spent some time to actually clean like all the algae and stuff off of the mask.
Okay. You can clean up. That's absolutely fine.
Sweet.
Hmm. What's that? There we go. So, trudging through the snow, the trip to Okawa's bathhouse is by no means easy. Whether it be for experienced travellers, wary adventurers, or just determined traders, this trail is by no means easy. Even less so due to the noises that accompany it. Out of fear that a demon might hide in every step, every rush or wind is a cause for concern. One can never be too careful around these parts. But that is now all in the past. Not long ago, you found yourselves at the entrance to a beautiful wooden building with shining lights all around. And there you are now inside a warm interior of the bathhouse, taking off your large winter coats and scarves and finally revealing your faces once more. Boop. Hopefully everyone's got vision.
Kind of.
No, it's dark.
Is there lights in this room? Good. If not, there is no.
Oh, yay!
Sorry. I put lights
see
everywhere else
shit.
and apparently forgot that room. Okay, good.
I can see!
Sweet.
So this lady here is your dwarven companion, who approaches the desk. 1 second.
She hot.
Oh, she cute.
There we go.
There you go. I like it when you guys name magic items. I'm going to not name the magic items unless they have specific names.
I'm gonna be excited when we run into our first gnome in this world.
Okay.
Oh, dwarf girl is cute. But I said
Right?
no.
Yes.
I built a character for naught.
So at the front desk, you see a smiling young woman that welcomes you in. She introduces herself as Maeda. She's got a neat bun and a kimono shapes beautiful physique. She's like, oh, welcome. No, that's not the voice I want to go for. Welcome to the bathhouse. I see you've had a long journey and cold faces, so please enjoy the warm fires. And then she'll have a conversation with the dwarf lady, who will pay her what seems like a large sum of silver for you all. But please do help yourselves. Go in. Your rooms will be sorted shortly. And please help yourselves to the seating areas and the baths and anything that you find. There are some saunas. Food is going to be served later in the evening. You'll hear a little bell when it's all ready. If you wish to have tea in the meanwhile, please let me know and I can prepare you some nice warming tea. And just enjoy your stay while you're here.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Yes, please, Auntie. Are the baths separate?
No. If you head past me here and head to the outside parts, you'll see several people already enjoying the baths. We don't separate for any reasons. If you wish a private bath, there are some rooms with the saunas, so that you could probably get some privacy in. But otherwise, they're shared baths. We just ask that you respect other people's dignity, I guess, and it's what nature has. Nature has.
Yeah, I just wanted to be sure. I know some places do separate them.
Oh yes. We've no need here for any of that. You're all good. Privacy can be given if it's required, but otherwise people, are more modest. There are towels available and such things, and you can't really see under the water.
Okay.
No fucking in the actual baths. Thank you. Try and keep them somewhat clean.
Koharu turns bright fucking beet red, just like, uh-oh.
Tea? Warm tea. Good. Yeah, I will get some tea ready for you. Please just go through the doors there, and yes, I'll sort that for you. Where's the fucking door frame here? Why is... I'm gonna just take it. There you go.
Ayy.
Nice.
Little tables and everything. Look at that.
She'll point to this table over here, and say, "I'll bring us some tea."
Third.
And she kind of stands up from a kneeling position, puts her little slippers on, and you see her wander off. Your dwarf friend will sit down and kind of take her gloves off and be like, "Well, I'm glad we've made it this far without too much of an incident."
It hasn't been too bad.
No, the large group of numbers scares off most, things and whatnot. I'm glad you accepted. 'Cause I would have probably come here with a couple of house guards and would have been much more dangerous.
Right.
I, however, am dreadfully tired. So you enjoy your tea. I'm going to find a room and get some sleep and perhaps a nap. I may join you in the baths later on, or for the meal. I'll join you for the meal. I am very hungry, but I need at least a nap. Yes, that's fine. I believe she said 2 of the rooms are ready, so if anyone else wishes to have a nap, our rooms, and she'll point over at this and this one. These 3, sorry, on this side. Oh, you can't see the doors, can you?
No.
Basically, they're on the left side. Never each ready. They're on the west side, and then she'll go.
I'm gonna chill out here for a while. Warm up.
Yeah. I'll relax, wait, get some tea, and then, yeah, bath sounds great.
Yeah, man, I'm having some tea, and then I'm getting my naked kobold ass in a bath. Full baths.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's got that old man, no shame kind of attitude. Like, not that kobolds are like, wrinkly or anything, but he didn't give a fuck.
Doji says that he would really like to have a sleep too.
Probably needs it. He's been overexerting himself.
All of us on this trip so far.
And he goes off for a nap. Yep, after I'd say about 15-20 minutes, you can chill out there for a bit. I also need the toilet, so let's have a very quick break, just whilst have a bio break, chat amongst yourselves.
Go.
I need a be right back screen. Yes, it's fine. You're all sat down. I'll be right back.
I'm hoping to get a lot of use of these cantrips I took.
one use out of something that rarely gets used.
Right? I took control flame, mold, earth, and shape water.
Oh. Elemental.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So my plan for this character is eventually to dip into druid.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't
Drew
know
lock.
what I'm doing with Dex.
Get your shillelagh on.
Why shillelagh when you have Eldritch Blast?
Because you can Eldritch Blast your shillelagh.
Because you can whip and then shillelagh.
You whip and
then
shillelagh.
Right? No? Okay.
That's such a dad thing to
I'm
say.
a dad, I'm allowed. So yeah, there is a playlist of the first 3 episodes on the channel. So you can find that along with the other games that we play. This week's been a bit funny because we usually have a game on a Tuesday, a Friday, and a Saturday, but we've only managed to get in the Friday game this week.
Life happened.
Yeah.
Okay, back. Sorry.
But yeah, they all have their own playlists. They're all very, very new. So
Stop it.
whip, 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 and a shillelagh. Yep.
Shillelagh's they're working on shillelagh at the
I
moment.
saw the hand. It's like whip, 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 and a shillelagh.
You can get D12 shillelaghs now.
Oh,
Mm.
damn.
So it can only be cast on certain things now, and it goes up with your level. So like at higher levels, it's does more damage.
pretty cool though.
I like that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It makes it always relevant. It's kind of cool. Like you might be like a level. I can't remember what it is, but let's say you're a higher level druid. You're like, yeah, I've still got my staff. I'm smacking him in the face with it.
I was really considering primal savagery.
It's so good. I've used that before.
What else? There was a Summit Blade. It was a really, really bad one where you had to spend an action to then get
Shadowblade?
something on the next turn. It was like
Oh, True Strike?
something like that. True Strike has been redone as well, but
Green flame.
no, it was like
Not even-
it was a protection one. It was like if you did something and then on the next attack, they gave disadvantage or something to your opponent.
Oh,
or
it's
something.
like a
like
distracting strike
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Yeah.
It was some shit like that. It was really pointless because you could just take the dodge action or something instead. But they've changed it now. It's just a reaction. So there's a cantrip where you can just react and give someone disadvantage to hitting you, which is pretty bad.
That's spicy.
Okay. Waiting for the bobbery.
She had to go to the toilet, and then she's also waking Lucy up and getting her to do
Oh, okay.
a midnight pee or late night pee.
Point. So Maeda will come out with a nice little tea set, and she'll kneel next to this table and pour you all one out, and then she'll come over here and pour you one out.
Yay.
And she'll give you a bow, and then she'll she'll need to be at the front. She doesn't see anyone come in. She'll just go there and what's that?
Love it. Sip my tea.
Give a nice
Sip, sip.
cup of refreshing tea. It warms you. It makes you feel like you've had somewhat of a rest.
Good.
So drinking the tea is similar to having a short rest. That's what this tea does to you. So you feel nice and refreshed and kind of feeling good about it.
So you'll quite obviously see Dax finish his tea, and then rather than putting his cup down on the table, he tries to just sneakily slide it into his belongings, but I don't think anyone's got a passive perception of fucking lower than an 8. So,
Our monk friend is a klepto?
Yeah, my passive perception's 13, so
Dax is officially that one old person in every family that steals your silverware when they come over for dinner.
You'll have probably seen him do it with like the food when we were all eating at the other place. Like he stores bits of food and stuff as well.
So you can have a little break, and then if you head south, that's where the baths are. If you wish to relax some more.
Yes, please.
Sorry, there's walls and things.
Satori is not going nude, but she will have a towel.
Boop.
Rika has no shame. She's going like nude.
Oh shit! The baths, dude. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's not the bath.
You'll see
That's
that.
Yeah. Whilst they are warm waters, that's just like the middle of the place. But if you keep going south, you'll be able to see where there's actually people already chilling and kind of sat in the baths, and you can head down there and I'll describe things as you go down. So let's see. We'll start with a little fire area that's kind of like a kind of covered, semi-covered. You can kind of walk in by the sides, but there's a fire area. So calmly gathered around a fire, you can see 3 large human men laughing loudly and warming themselves. And then you've got some baths. So got this here. You've got some a couple of frogs that are just croaking quietly, chilling in there. Kaharu. That's a smaller bath. The water seems quite warm. There's no one in there currently, and then there's 2 larger baths here and here, where several. They're mostly human. There might be the odd dwarf, kind of amongst them. Are just the heads poking out. The water isn't clear. It's kind of like a murky, kind of almost a milky colour to it. So you can't see underneath it. But it's very warming. And then at the very end, you may or may not be able to see, is a absolutely humongous skull at the bottom. I don't know if you can actually see that on the map.
It's dark.
Is the water there hot as well?
Yeah, and any water you can see on here is warm. There are warm springs feeding it.
I can't see past that square.
That's fine. Lighting layer's probably there, so I won't worry about it.
I can't see Pat.
I can't see the lighting layer. That's really weird.
Sorry, he's being disruptive.
Oriko's disappeared for me.
It looks like
It's
you've
light.
done
It's dark.
torches, right?
Light. It's dark.
Weird. Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
just imagine in front of you there is a large skull, like the 40-foot
In front of
high
me,
skull. Yeah,
I can't see anything.
I know. I'm just describing it to you because I can't get the layer off at the moment.
Okay. Is there any like lights or anything in there?
No, it just appears to be like a skull kind of settled into the snow a little bit. No one seems to be bothered by it. It just seems to be a feature of the landscape itself. But there's no lights in it, no flickering, no kind of thing like that. Like a human skull.
I will strip off and get in the waters by the skull, assuming that that's the best spot.
Well, the waters right here are quite shallow and got fish swimming in them.
I'm small.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know.
I'm going to like deeper water. That and I can't actually see anything past there, so.
Yeah, I can't see the light left for some reason. It's not showing it on the Shelby.
Yeah, if that's shallow, Kaharu will go over to deeper water.
I have no interest in sitting with people I don't know.
Yeah. Is it everybody but Hasu?
I've yet to decide whether to partake.
Yeah, the only company you have in this small one here is a little frog that's chilling.
Yeah.
Cute.
I assume we all changed before we started heading in here. It's just Moriko rocking around bug naked. And Dax too, Jesus. When Koharu did finally get out here, probably would have been a little bit of a surprise to Hasu and Dax at least. Satori and Moriko obviously already know. Koharu walks out with the towel strictly around their waist, because contrary to popular belief, Koharu is in fact not a woman. He's not a lady, he's just a really, really pretty twink.
Dude looks like a lady.
Dude, I was eating. I nearly choked. And you said, "Oh my god,
You're welcome.
a really pretty twang."
He's just a really, really pretty twink. Yeah.
I'm not surprised, honestly.
I mean, we had 2 fox girls. We had to have a ladyboy.
It's true. It's
The
true.
tropes.
100% that this is a character you'd play, Fox.
Oh, absolutely. He is decently fit. It's very much... There's a hint of a strength to him, but it's more of a lithe, dexterous sort of strength. He's obviously not built, but it's clear that there is capable strength there. A bit like Hasu, actually. I believe you described him as more of a dexterous kind of strength. So very similar in stature, actually, to Hasu.
Helicopter!
No, towels around
There
the
you go.
waist. We're keeping some modesty.
Hasu, what are you doing?
Are these people?
No,
No.
they're just rocks. They're just like little lanterns and rocks and things.
Oh, okay, because I was just looking at them going like, there's just like these people just standing.
Yeah, they're just...
Okay,
I don't actually know what they are, I'll be honest. I think they're just stones sticking out.
because they look like they're just like people, like they're just like the top
Yeah.
half. Anyway, Hasu is going to go close to entrance, blah blah blah. Sitting in this pool over here.
Sweet. That's like a pond, sorry. With some frogs in it. You can still bathe in it, it's still warm water.
Pond.
It's just... Are you
Much smaller.
have you taken off your armor and stuff?
He would have doffed,
Okay.
undoffed.
I'm going to assume that you're all just in towels and or in the water.
Yeah.
Save for 2 of us.
It's alright. He still he still has his sword with him.
I bet he does. How are you carrying that sword, mate?
In hand.
In his butt cheeks.
Clink.
Look, it's
Drink
all,
that
it's-
ass, man.
It's all in the waist.
It will be said too, Koharu does actually on the right rib cage have like a tattoo that winds all the way from like top of the chest down to his hip. So
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine, you can all relax and have a bath.
Hell yeah. Well, I wouldn't give to do that right now, actually.
Yeah, dude. High key.
Baths are too
Um,
small.
Dax, can you do me a perception check? Ooh, nice.
Hasu's gonna try
Apparently,
and get a frog. Like just like, come here, little froggy.
That's brilliant. Thank you for that. So, the frogs are like staring at you, and then it'll hop over to you. What do you do?
So. How big are the frogs? Like, are they regular frogs? Are they big
Yeah,
frogs?
like regular frogs.
Average 20-foot frog.
Average 20-foot frog.
Hand-sized frog.
So, spoilers. This is just not. Anyway, he's going to sort of like touch it and sort of like stroke the little froggy's head.
The frog will start transforming in your hand.
Oh, they're not.
Oh my
Zang, with your 20 perception, you'll see this bat thing flying towards you and then transform as well. And you will also see, if you turn around, the 3 humans that were by the fire, the big kind of fat chunky humans, they'll start to transform as well.
Into bat things.
I will tell you what they transform to in a second, sorry. You just start seeing them transform. Let me get rid of.
Oh, God.
Am I like in a little pond with like kappas?
So the frogs will start turning, and the bat will turn into what you might recognise if you've ever seen in books like quasits. And the humans start turning into these weird kind of elongated creatures known as dretches.
The fuck?
And they will start lumbering in your direction. The other people in the baths haven't noticed anything just yet. But 1 second, because I need to roll stuff and things.
What kind of fucking business they running here?
What did you do, Jesus?
That's some crazy frog juju you got going there.
Fucking
I'm gonna be
right.
like fighting.
I need to select
snake.
all of these for roll combat. There we go.
I'm glad I took my sword with me. Just sort of going for the vibe. He never leaves himself unarmed, but
Why is it? It's doing the turn order. Oh, there we go. Okay, second. And that. That was so funny. I was gonna get you to do a perception check to see something, and then he's like, I'm gonna play with the frogs, and I was like,
shit. What's my AC without armor? Holy crap!
I think it's 8 plus dex. Or 10 plus dex? No, 8 plus dex, because mage armor turns it to 10. No, turns it to 13. I don't know. I've never had to stop
it's
and
10.
think
It's
about
10
it.
plus dex.
10 plus,
Okay.
okay.
So 13. All right.
So Kaharu, you're chilling, you're relaxing, dipping your balls in some hot water, and you'll hear probably Hasu make some strange noises. You'll look
Finally
over.
able to just vibe and
Yeah.
relax.
You start relaxing, and as you get to that peak performance moment, you'll hear some noises. You'll look behind you, and you'll see these 3 dretches kind of start moving over towards you. You see that Hasu's getting himself into some trouble as well.
Hi, bud. You found my Switch controller. That's cute. Alright. Is it too late to say I at least kept my dagger
Where?
in the knot of the towel?
In the knot. That's fine.
Alright. Fucking A.
Mariko's regretting everything.
She's a barbarian. She's fine.
You can just punch.
Yeah.
Grab a
Improvised
rock and
weapon
just, like,
babies.
pummel.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Jesus Christ. Book it over here. Just go flying out of one pool into the other. Try to stab this damn thing, I guess.
Splash.
Do I do dex saves to see if people's towels steal?
I mean, if you feel like it.
That will be a hit.
I will
Okay.
be buck-ass naked, so I'll be fine.
It won't matter.
In the nude.
16.
You slice straight through this weird creature, and it dies before you.
Oh, Kaharu's a menace.
I love my initiative.
Hit your tick, please.
Yeah, so he just comes
If you don't,
flying from one pool to the other, just looks at Hasu, just, you okay?
He literally has his, like, he's literally, like, reaching, like, has his hand out to the sword, like, he left beside him in the pool. It's like, I don't know what's going on.
Apparently things are happening and we have to fight, so good thing we both kept arms.
This stretch is good.
Yes, I'm a man.
Yes, I'm a man.
So just like, he's sorry, that's not what I wanted. It's just like,
Where are your boobs?
Koharu just
Whatever.
reaches up and knocks the side of his head, just, yes, I'm a man. It's Koharu. Fucking kill things, please. All awkwardness is gone.
Whilst you're doing that, you'll hear this splashing from behind you, and this large green creature will try and bite you.
Oh, fuck.
Gonna bite your naked booty.
And then it will try and claw you.
Miss and miss.
A miss and miss. It gets confused thinking that you should be a woman, but you're actually a man, and misses you completely.
Along with the rest of the party. Child.
Hasu.
alright, okay, so he's going to grab his sword and he's going to fly over here. He's going around because my roll 20 is acting really weird. He's got a fighting spirit. This one right here. So basically, it gives me a bonus advantage of weapon rolls until the end of my current turn. Also, it gives me 15 temporary hit points. Which doesn't sound right. I'll look at that up in a second. But with advantage on this, he's going to slice with his katana that he finally can use now.
Hey, you got the 20 as well. So you get an extra 1d4 damage because of bleed.
Huh? Bleed? What?
It's fine. I thought I went over it with you. I meant to go over it when you got your katana. So your katana has a special feature on it called bleed. So if you get a 20 or more, you do an extra damage, which is 1d4. I'll send you the actual thing when we do it.
Alright, well, 13 then.
Cool.
I actually forgot that the dagger was light. Does that mean 2 attacks with it? I'm sorry.
Only if everyone in each hand, like normal
Okay,
rules.
so it's with a duel. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Cool. Which one you were attacking? Sorry?
This one.
This one, cool, yeah, you dispatch. Ominous. So these. They'll probably hear what's going on and be like, what the fuck?
Okay.
You see a guy kind of holding a towel over his privates, and he will kind of run this way. As well. You're dead. Oh.
That weird
Well,
moment when
Daxy,
it says dash in unison.
Dax, this quasit creature appears before you and begins to try and claw you. And will miss. It will try and screech at you and scare you. So please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this to frighten me, you said?
Yes.
Cool. So I get advantage on this.
Cool. Sweet. that will be that. And it's your turn, Dex.
Cool. So he tries to like screech at me. I'll leap out of the shallows of the water, and given that I'm unarmed, I just start laying into him. Whatever it is, with my unarmed strike. Now, I'm assuming I get like an attack on each hand, and then because I have unarmed strike, I get my extra attack, so it's 3. Yep, cool.
Yep.
Well. Oh, great.
That will unfortunately miss that one.
Cool.
That will hit. That will also hit.
Okay, excellent. Let me just double check my key.
Trying to do the damage.
Yeah, I was just double checking something. Sorry, 2 hits, yeah? Cool. 9 of the whole damage.
You beat the shit out of this little runt.
Excellent. I'm then going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna spend a. I can't. I've already used my bonus. Never mind. That's me. So, there.
Right. There's some easy food. Like that. This one's gonna go. Oh look, I have advantage. Bite, claw. Why didn't that roll? There we go. Well, the bite just completely misses. It gets really confused. And then just goes in for the claw, and the claw will hit. For 8 slashing damage. It rakes across your back. So these are the commoners, are just chilling there for now, it's fine. Pause it no more. Marikyo! Maru.
Well, she will obviously see this going on and run over to help and go into a rage. But because she now goes into a rage, she does get ancestral protectors. But her attack on this guy, she doesn't have any weapons. So basically, how big is whatever this thing is?
Medium size, it's like the size of Kaharu.
And just remind me, I can pick up that thing. It's a relatively pick-upable size for a barbarian.
You can try. You can if you wanted to try and grapple it. What are you trying to do?
I would like to try and throw that guy at that one.
Okay. That's fine. I will need a composed athletics check. I might need Hasu to also make a dex check. But we can certainly see how that goes. So go for it.
If you have inspiration, you could reroll that.
I don't think I've got inspiration. They're slippery, okay?
Yeah, it is very
hang
slippery
on,
and he
what?
stinks, and you struggle to pick him up. Oh yeah, you have advantage because you're raging, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, barbarians have advantage while strength checks while raging.
Yeah, let me just...
So
Yes,
it'd be 13,
advantage on
yeah.
stealth checks and strength saving throws.
Cool.
Stealth
So you pick it up and try and throw it. Hasu, I need a dexterity saving throw. sweet. So you hit Hasu on the head, and it'll then fall in front of its mate. I'll put it there. I'll do damage to both of them.
But is it the one I picked up or the one I hit it with going to be the one that's my target, technically?
For what? Sorry, I'm just rolling damages if you've.
For
you've
my
got all of them.
ancestral protector, because the
Was
first
it?
creature I hit with an attack on my turn becomes the target of warriors, which hinders its attack.
Okay, it'll be the one that you're throwing out.
Okay, so
Kind of
that
an
one
improvised
is
weapon.
going to have disadvantage on any attack roll that isn't against me.
Okay.
And any other creature that is hit by that creature gets resistance to the damage from them.
Okay. Hasu, you take 4 bludgeoning damage as this green thing hits you on top of the head.
What do your protectors look like?
They are just like ethereal warriors, basically. Bright lights.
Just generic human-y warriors?
Yeah, with fox ears.
So Kitsune warriors.
Cool. Satori.
Alright. So Mariko's over here chucking monsters around, so I'm gonna clamber myself out of this bag.
She's also butt naked, fighting, so.
Do you know what? I assume that.
I'm a Eldritch Blast this one down here. Try to get it away from the
Okay.
common.
Eldritch Blast. Critical.
Damn.
Bam.
Nice,
It just gets
damn.
blasted. And then I started blasting. Cool. It goes down. Like being punched by force bullets.
And
Koharu.
Yep, okay. And then zoom my happy ass around here. Try to stab this thing in the butt. Boop. That'll work.
Stab. Yep.
10.
Close. It looks very hurt.
Okay. But 100%
Oops, sorry.
all awkwardness is currently gone from Koharu. It's like his brain is actually functioning at full capacity because he's not having to be polite and not correct people. It's just like,
you're in working mode.
yeah, just stares at Hasu, just, right, you over the shock now? Can we keep killing things?
This stretch will try and hit Hasu. Bite. Claws. Ooh. Nice.
Oh dear.
I parry the claws.
Nice.
Okay.
No, actually, I don't parry the claws. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot.
I was
I'm
just
not
about to say
wearing
that.
armor.
It's going to hit you.
Yeah,
You're not wearing armor.
So yeah, I get hit by both of those.
Boop. Oh, wow. That was a really low roll.
Well,
What
if
do you
you're
mean? That was perfect.
wielding a finesse, if you're wielding a finesse weapon, you can still parry.
It
Yeah,
wouldn't
Apparently,
be
you
no,
just won't be
it's-
high enough.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah, that's right, no armor.
I did more damage with the not crit. There you go. You took 13 points of damage, sir, from this person's attack.
Laughs in barbarian.
But then it is your turn.
Well, I hit them back.
So, good strategy. Cool. That will hit amazingly. I'm assuming someone in the middle. Bloop.
Yeah, that's my turn.
That is you, yep. Commoners are just chilling down here for now, that's fine with me. Dax.
Okay, Dax is going to continue his run.
Butt naked.
Yep, completely naked, scales and all.
Woo!
I mean, he's a kobold. I don't know the
Old
anatomy.
scaly nuts just flopping in the wind.
Yeah, it's like a third leg. He has to be careful not to trip over
I
his
just
own
killed
sack.
Sammy.
I'm just thinking about all the reptile videos I've watched. So
Oh god, doubles.
But he's gonna start laying into this one.
Go for it, bro. It's very hurt.
So,
Yeah, second and third ones will hurt.
well,
and then
he gets
we
a
go.
16 on his first one, so
Poop.
like you'll notice his fists are kind of I don't know if it helps or anything, but his fists are going to be like sparking a little bit with some lightning effects. Essentially, it's all lightning damage. I don't know if that makes any difference, but
Okay.
unless my first one hits and has no effect, in which case I'm just going to keep it normal damage.
Yeah, you kill it in the first blow if you want to know. Honestly,
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, man. But yeah, that being
Yeah, that's that. That is that. That was the last one. One moment. As you lay waste to the final remains of the demonic presence around you, you hear the rapid sound of sandals stepping on stone and snow. From behind you, you notice a beautiful female figure. Despite her age, there is no doubt this woman is still in her prime. A mane of beautiful silver white hair descends upon her shoulders. She comes towards all of you with a concerned look. "Are you okay?" she asks, visibly frightened. "I am Mother Akawa. Are you hurt?"
I think we're fine.
I think we're all okay.
Did you see that? I threw one at the other.
You hit me.
You should have ducked.
You should have watched where you were throwing it.
You should have ducked.
You should have watched where you were throwing it.
Are you
I
okay?
pick up my towel.
Are none of you hurt?
I'm alright.
I was gonna say, Koharu knows that Kasu got hit at least once, so he's giving him a quick once-over.
What kind of establishment is this? I was led to believe it had... He's standing there kind of like, hands on hips. Just like, I was led to believe that this was a place of good repute.
You see a slight embarrassed look on her face, and then she kind of sees you a bit more and kind of gets a bit more flustered, and kind of hands you a towel.
Oh yes,
like, "Oh."
miss. Yeah, funny looking frogs here.
Ah, yes.
Please
Ow.
come with me. Get you in there.
You said there was one frog in our pond.
Yeah,
That was the
Still a
real
frog.
frog.
That was the real frog.
She basically asks you to come with her if you want to follow.
Alright, sure.
Yep, strutting along, butt ass naked. Let's go.
She will hand you a towel as well.
Trying to look back. How much damage did you take? 10 there.
10.
Hmm.
With a quickened pace and gentle step,
He can sleep it up.
Mother Akawa takes you to a
Well, I don't
side
have any of my
building.
potions with me
To
at
the
the
side of the
moment,
main
so-
building where you entered. She unlocks a sliding door before leading you inside what you instantly recognize is a small kitchen. The smells are intense and poignant, and there is barely enough room for one person, let alone the whole lot of you. You kind of just crammed into this small kitchen. Despite that, she locks the door behind you with a sigh. I feel much safer talking in private. I no longer know who to trust and who to be wary of. I must show you something. She utters those words and she begins searching around frantically. After a short bit of rummaging, Okawa takes out a large leather-bound tome. It looks vaguely dusty and it carries its own lock. You watch as she takes a key from around her neck, unlocks the tome and flips it over to a page about midway through. Through this tome, I search for artifacts to help repel the demons, and it's what's provided safety for this area for such a long time. But that shield has begun to weaken. This area is known to have powerful relics and such, and this is what I've been using to keep the magics going. One particularly powerful one is said to not be too far from here. I've even paid a few adventurers to go and fetch it for me, but they haven't returned, and I fear that it might only be a number of time before we are overrun by demons. Please, I need your aid. It's not too far off from here, and though I'm sure it is dangerous and it is very cold atop the mountains, you should be able to find a cave nearby. It's the only chance I have to keep this sanctuary going, this bathhouse that's provided safety for so many people. And she shows you a picture of a pendant with a large gem.
Right. Okay.
Can I have some more tea before I go?
Oh, yes, certainly. She, ruffles and gets some tea and gives you some tea. It's, you might, obviously, you can rest before you leave. I just, the longer we leave it, the more my defences are weakening. I'm trying what I can, but the items are becoming scarcer. Sometimes I'm able to trade, but I need more powerful things, and this should help a lot.
I suppose it will be beneficial for us to fix this if we're going to come back this way.
I'll pay you, of course.
Oh, how much?
I can give you 200 silver.
Before we agree to anything of that kind, we are already in the employ of another. Though anything would be with their consent.
Of course. You feel free to discuss with who you need.
Let's go find the dwarf lady.
Do not misunderstand me. I'm more than happy to deal with whatever mess you've got here, but it's only right that we...
I understand that. Please talk amongst yourselves. I will wait in the kitchen.
Let's go find the dwarf lady.
Go knock on her door.
March in there and
Yeah, she stands outside the front of her little room, hearing all the kerfuffle.
Cut down, fucking knock him.
Fucking shit myself.
I would have shit myself if I had heard that 1,000 times already.
Don't do that, you're naked. That's bad. There's no buffer.
No buffer. She kind of sees you all and is like, "What's this happened?"
They appear to have a demon problem here.
Oh. Are we leaving?
She would like to employ us to go help fix it.
Oh. How long does
It
that
would
take?
be beneficial. How long did she say?
She said she expects it to take maybe a day. So, you'll go there, you'll sleep, you'll come back.
No, about a day.
Oh, well.
It would be beneficial if we do plan on coming back this route as well.
Certainly. I mean, this is an important trading stop for many people in Kirimori. I don't want to leave today. I want some rest, and I would feel safer if something was done about it. By all means.
All right then. I suppose we'll figure out where to go and take care of this the best we can.
Best of luck. She goes away.
Get some rest.
She's like, bye now, I gotta get my beauty sleep. And she just puts a cucumber.
She do be
Alright.
pretty.
She do be pretty.
This takes work.
June.
Right.
So you can go back to Mother Okawa in the kitchen, and
Closet, basically.
yeah. She'll show you the picture of the amulet with the gem in it. She'll kind of explain vaguely where she believes it to be, that you'll find this cave entrance, and in the cave, that it's there. She does warn you, however, that she sent adventurers before, and they haven't returned. So that was either because of the conditions, because it can get quite blizzardy or whatever up the side of the mountain where you're going, or something dangerous could be there. So she's just warning you. There were 4 of them, so I guess there's more of you. Just be careful, and hopefully you can return with this item, and then I can use that item to reinforce this place for much longer.
Hopefully. It's a nice place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, should we take care of this, on top of the 200 silver, could we also perhaps stay here free next time we're here?
Roll persuasion check.
Ooh. I like that.
Absolutely, yes. If you perform this for me, I will give you free stay anytime you come here.
Oh, even better. Deal.
Paradise does exist.
I'll make sure to have some warm tea ready for you when you return.
Alright, do we want to rest and go out in the morning when first light?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I think we have a plan.
It's probably a nice place to put a pin in it. Because then when we return, we can do the whole adventuring to get this item and coming back. So you guys, we'll just say that you guys clean up whatever's happened. People are visibly a bit concerned that this place of sanctuary has been attacked. But people do calm down towards the evening, and you can rest, you can have more baths, there's some saunas, some food is served in the evening, and you can get some rest, and that's where we will boop.
Boop.
Do you think?
Okay. Well, thank you guys for being here, playing, running the game, etc. Thank you guys for watching. That is going to be it for today. If you have enjoyed hanging out with us, we do this when we can on a Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday night. 3 different campaigns running at the moment, with a 4th coming on a Sunday in the future, which is going to be a bit spicy. Also, you can check out our other videos on the channel. There's loads of amazing D&D content on there, and if you really want to help support us, then you can also check out our Patreon. Yeah, if you've just caught this one, this is the first time, there are playlists for all 3 campaigns on the channel as well, so you can easily catch up. Obviously this one will get added to it once that becomes available. But thank you all for playing and running the game. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. I hope you've had fun. It was a good session, lots of stuff done. Yeah, that's it. We'll catch you on Tuesday is our next one. So until then, as always, please do take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. Cheers, guys.
Bye.